A deadly tornado tearing through parts of Mississippi. The local crews heading out to offer impacted areas relief.
And spring break is over, but students are facing another challenge. Coming up, tips to help students buckle down and finish strong.
And with spring break over, graduation is just around the corner, which means there's going to be an entire new group of students that are going to be looking for jobs. I'll tell you exactly what the university is doing to help students find those jobs. But right now, UATV starts.
Welcome to this Monday night edition of UATV. I'm Jenna Swope.
And I'm Maddie Phipps. Thank you for joining us. Fayetteville police are investigating a shooting that occurred last night. Authorities say they responded to a call around 11:36 on Crownflower Drive near Weddington. According to the Fayetteville Police Department, 10 empty bullet casings were found at the scene of the shooting. No injuries were reported. The investigation remains ongoing.
Recovery starts after a deadly tornado struck parts of Mississippi last weekend. At least 25 people died and dozens of others injured. According to the National Weather Service, the tornado that struck parts of the area had winds up to 170 miles per hour. Officials say the tornado stayed on the ground for more than an hour. With several homes and businesses left destroyed, many people go without basics such as shelter, water, and power. Days after that violent tornado, communities are coming together to offer some relief. One local organization is teaming up to help support this bordering state and the victims impacted. UATV's Autumn Klein joins us live with the story.
Officials have confirmed that at least 26 people have lost their lives as a result of this tragedy. This disaster destroyed buildings and landscapes and resulted in many people losing their homes. Yesterday morning, a team from Sheepdog Impact Assistance hopped right on this interstate you can see behind me and drove all the way to Mississippi to help with the damage. The team, made entirely of volunteers, packed up their gear and hit the road to help mainly with tree and debris removal in the Rolling Fork area of Mississippi. Sheepdog Impact Assistance started their disaster recovery team after Hurricane Katrina. One sheepdog leader of this trip says that these disaster recovery missions are exhausting and they are often sleeping in parking lots or churches, but that there's no feeling more rewarding than giving back.
The people in the worst conditions, they still come and they give you hospitality, they cook you food, but their house is ruined. And then they just give you a simple thank you. And it just gives us more purpose, more inspiration to do it.
HOCA says that while FEMA takes care of the main damage, they want to focus on the smaller surrounding areas that are often overlooked. The team left from Rogers and picked up more volunteers from their Central Arkansas and Southern Indiana chapters. The team will return this Thursday, and HOCA says that he encourages those interested to check out Sheepdog's other nonprofit programs. Live for UATV, I'm Autumn Klein.
Thanks, Autumn. For those interested in helping those impacted, Sheepdog is also accepting donations online.
Students return from spring break with a little less motivation than before. Students must switch their mindsets to finish the year strong. One psychology student says social norms can also affect students' motivation.
Social norms, like senioritis, like people could just be losing motivation because they think that's normal, or like because, I don't know, it's become like a thing today.
Students can do many things to help change their mindset. Many students find it beneficial to stay motivated by making to-do lists and writing down specific goals. Also creating a healthy environment to stay focused. For students needing extra help, the university's CAPS program welcomes all students.
Graduation for U of A seniors begins in less than 2 months, with deadlines fast approaching. Seniors can purchase their cap and gowns at the bookstore on Garland. Seniors must order regalia by April 28th. The spring ring ceremony takes place on May 5th.
You can connect with other alumni from your particular major, your department, even your college, so that when you're going into your next phase of life, you're always a part of the Razorback family. And
Seniors must RSVP for the live ceremony by April 14th. For more information about graduation deadlines and regalia, Visit UATVnews.com.
Graduating students of all levels can take part in the Lavender graduation. The ceremony celebrates LGBTQ students at the U of A. Brunch will be provided for all those who attend on April 29th. Those who plan to attend must RSVP.
Graduation around the corner for another class here at the University of Arkansas. With the university expecting nearly 7,000 graduates this year, that means more students will be looking for jobs than years prior. UATV's Patrick Hall joins us live with more.
Now I'm standing outside of the business building where the Career Development Center is, and according to a recent study done by that center, it showed that there had been a significant increase in jobs for students graduating in the past few years. Now the study showed that 85% of students that graduated in 2021 had found jobs within 6 months of employment. The Career Development Center is continually making improvements and offers a wide range of services to students here on campus. That can include anything from job searching strategies, resume building, or even interview preparation for students that are expecting to graduate. They also organize career fairs and employer info sessions throughout the year.
I had an internship last summer, and then when the summer ends, you got to start looking for the next summer, or if you graduate, you got to look for a full-time job. So go talk to teachers, go to the job fair, talking to employers, and just seeing all the opportunities out there.
Now Nadovic also adds that the classes that he's taken over his time here throughout the Walton College of Business have helped him find real-world experience. And with the current job market being so competitive right now, he feels that the university is focused on providing the skills plus experience for students to be successful in their career. Now, depending on your college, there may be a plethora of different opportunities for you to find jobs, but the university will be offering a career fair just next week for all students that are continuing to seek jobs. Reporting live for UATV News, I'm Patrick Hall.
The career fair will take place on April 4th and 5th in the Verizon Ballroom. Graduation will take place on the weekend of May 12th.
The Honors College Catapult course brings top faculty and staff to guide students in both their thinking about their career and taking steps towards their goals. The class takes place through the first 8 weeks of the fall 2023 semester. Class meets Monday and Wednesday from 12:55 to 1:45 p.m. Admissions into classes end Friday, March 31st, with seats limited.
The university will offer a day-long slate of events to allow students to learn about the opportunities available at the Rome Center. The Rome Forum Day will start tomorrow at 10. One study abroad student says the culture in Rome made going to class more exciting.
In class, but I'm crossing a bridge, or I'm going by this beautiful building that is full of history, and Rome was just really exciting and gave me a lot of perspective that my problems here may not matter a lot.
Students can study abroad at the Rome Center during the fall, spring, and summer semesters. The university's academic disciplines applies to the courses offered abroad. The first meeting tomorrow will take place in Volwalker Hall on the rooftop terrace.
With spring season arriving, allergy season follows closely behind. Coming up, what to expect in the coming weeks.
Some students are now using VR headsets in their classes. Find out how coming up next on UATV.
The computer-generated 3D experience of virtual reality can be used for entertainment, business, and even education purposes. One Spanish professor on campus has started adding VR lessons into his coursework.
UATV's Caitlin Garza is live to tell us more.
Here in the World Languages and Digital Humanities Studio is where graduate assistant Jonathan Carmona uses these VR headsets to immerse his students in Spanish cultures all over the world. Rather than learning cultural facts and vocabulary from a textbook, Carmona designs specifically scripted 360 videos that physically take his students to the places that they're learning about. There, they get a chance to practice speaking different tenses of Spanish with real native speakers without ever having to leave the classroom. This past month, Carmona took 26 of his students to Barcelona, Spain to visit a museum to learn more about Spanish architecture and culture. So far, Carmona says his students have loved getting the opportunity to learn in a new way.
The interaction, having people around them, and being actually, or the sensation of being in this virtual environment that makes them feel like they are closer to that target language and target culture.
Aside from using VR in his classes, Carmona has also helped start the VR Club for Language Learning and has helped over 70 students use the headsets to learn languages from Spanish to French and German. The club also invites professors of all languages on campus to come learn more about VR technologies and how to properly use them. What started off last semester as just one headset has now turned into nearly 10, which Carmona says are available to anyone in the World Languages Department to come and try. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Caitlin Garza.
There will be a digital humanities workshop in J.B. Hunt, room 207, next Thursday to learn how to use the VR headsets.
The Bolivian immersion takes place in the Union Theater this Saturday from 4 to 7. Students can experience sights, sounds, people, and food of Carnival in Bolivia. Interested parties must RSVP for the free event. The immersion allows students to learn Spanish phrases and about Bolivian culture.
The Disability Party took place in the Multicultural Center in the Union earlier today. This event allowed students to come together and build community over tea. These tea parties will continue to take place throughout the semester. The disability parties provide a safe place for students with disabilities.
We're a week into spring, which also means we're a week into allergy season. Seasonal allergies affect many during the early weeks of spring, and especially freshmen new to the area. One otarianologist says many things can cause allergies to flare. As for treating seasonal allergies, Dr. Cashman recommends using over-the-counter medicines as well as nasal sprays. Tree allergy season may ramp up in the next few weeks and last until May.
With spring finally here, UREC hosts a bike ride for Latina students on the Razorback Greenway. Bike riders from beginner to intermediate can participate. Riders can rent bikes free of charge. The group's bike ride starts April 5th at 4 p.m.
Governor Sarah Sanders announcing lawsuits against social media apps.
We have to hold big tech companies accountable.
Why she says they could be putting children in danger.
And the Madness March is coming to an end. How campus organizations plan to keep the spirit of basketball alive.
This morning, Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders announced that the state filed 3 lawsuits against popular social media platforms. Sanders says TikTok, along with Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram, conceals their app's addictive nature and markets the platform to minors. Sanders proposed Senate Bill 396 that would require users to verify their age before joining social media apps. The committee met today and recommended that the bill passes.
A new school of medicine breaks ground in Northwest Arkansas. Construction begins on the Alice L. Walton School of Medicine this Thursday. The school will offer a 4-year medical degree program following construction and accreditation. The school hopes to welcome its first class of students in 2025.
STEM faculty and staff host an education open house this Thursday. Anyone interested in STEM can stop by the UA Teach building from 3:30 to 5:30 to learn more about what the program has to offer. Those who can attend can enjoy refreshments, meet STEM faculty, and find out about new courses offered this fall. Any current or future U of A students can attend.
The Walmart AMP goes digital. Tickets can now only be purchased online. According to the AMP, customers can access their tickets by logging on to an online ticket wallet. Current ticket holders will receive an email with digital instructions by March 31st. SUE and UREC presents this year's RSO basketball tournament. This event will take place on April 1st at 4 in Gym 1 of the Hyper. They will offer free local food for those who attend. RSO registration for the tournament closes tomorrow at 5. Sunny weather continues into tomorrow with a low of 46 and a high of 64.
But after that, cloudy weather scatters around the area for the next couple of days. Friday shifts with an 80% chance of storms, with warmer weather lasting through the rest of the week.
So be sure to wear a light jacket for the rain. And you can also catch a rare phenomenon in tonight's sky.
That is right, Maddie. Tonight you can see more than half of the planets in our solar system. For the first time since December 2004, Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus, Venus, and Mars are all visible. If you miss it tonight, no worries though. You can still catch the view after tonight, but scientists say today is the best day to see it.
Well, that's all the time we have for UATV tonight. Be sure to follow us on social media at UATV News. I'm Maddie Phipps.
And I'm Jenna Swope.